Hello guys, Shocks here, today with another video. Now, these videos may be all released on one day, as I'm more recording them per day, just making sure that I have the video that just thumbnail creation, tags, and I may even try descriptions again. Take some time, surprisingly. But yeah, I have been still progressing with the game, though I haven't lost my edge. And as you can see, I definitely haven't lost my edge. As I managed to recover my ranking and actually go further than my last recorded ranking of rank 10. And as you can see, I've increased drastically with Japan. For those which have seen my recent Japan video, it only means one thing. Yeah, the Commando Japan deck has actually become viable for me. I have found it very effective in combat, and very helpful. It's an style for sure. However, I do want that it's not going to be perfect victory after victory, as now I've reached rank 9. It's going to be harder battles against more veteran players. But let's see if we can still do this combat, eh? As it's definitely a fun deck, especially with the card Bombing Grade. Bombing Grade is such a good one. Okay, we have rank 9 Captain Jägermeister, which is like, if I recall, was actually a role of, was it Hindenburg? No. Was it? I actually can't recall. We're gonna keep Convoy HX, and we're gonna keep Commando. Hope to get turn 1. Okay, no. Yeah, I remember like Jägermeister being the role as one of the main prominent figures within World War One. Okay, so we're fighting against an American deck. We are unknowing of their ally, but we'll eventually get to know them. Okay, 4-6 thirds beginning, quite strong for Americans. Also just any decks in general, honestly. We're going to use this and hope that the random attack does not target my commando. Could have pinned, but yeah. Damn it. Okay, that's only 3 damage to my base though. We may actually just go for a quick pin maneuver per se. And then move into these to take the front line. Actually, would that effect still trigger? Ah, I did not think about that. I think he may get yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still triggered. Okay, I did not think about that. I should have kept one in the back line there. Okay, and we have a 30th Regiment. Decent card for its price, that's for sure. We are going to quickly rush out. That was accidental. I feel like the smartest person in the world on that, but okay, I might have just entirely screwed the game there. Well, is he not going to target it? No, he's going to go naval op, so he could have killed it anyway. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. And I'm actually glad I didn't use my last night raid. So we're going to bring out night raid now anyway. He might have another one, but not so sure. He also has Tora. Okay, so we're going to use this splits in, so that means that he can't kill the Tagasaki. It's Tagasaki, right? Yeah, it's Tagasaki. Okay, he's going to target, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've only had Nord. Ooh, okay, so we're going to use air superiority, then use Tora, then finish this unit off. Then I'm going to use Soulful Japan and get myself a Shiden. Okay. Well, we've done a successful defense at least. US Spitfires. Pesky little things. Okay, so maybe we could keep it behind a... Oh, here the Type 100. Good cards, those. Now, I'd love to put Sally right after, but we are required to damage this for one. Guarantee you can't kill it immediately. And Sally wouldn't really work on its own, so I might just bring out the dash 9. I mean, not that dash 9. I don't know why I blow numbers, I thought 9. Okay, so... Ooh! That was just a straight up assault on my HQ. And the Carolina. Okay. We're going to finish this off, that way he can't use his artillery again. And we also block... Actually, the Carolina has enough health to take... Maybe I should have waited for another turn. But then my... Type 95, isn't it? Type 3. Oh yeah, he's got the Carolina. And now he's going to use the Mustang. Good play. Okay, so I could, and I think it's best if I just do a last charge with this against that Mustang, that way we prevent more damage in the long run. Naval bombardment. Okay, that's not fun. That's not fun. Because I know now that he can send any unit I put into the field back to my hand. Let's do last rights. Buff that up. Yeah, so the main gist of this deck is that we use last rights as a quick command to use with a selection of commandos. And then also take advantage of powerful Japanese orders. I sadly can't do that right now as I've got that Spitfire in the way. If that Spitfire were to die though, I would be in a good spot to deploy my Key-21 with the Admiral Yamamoto. But yeah, I honestly don't think we're going to be surviving this, because it's going to get taken out by the Carolina, but it's best to bring a unit into the field at least. I'm hoping he just doesn't realise the possibility. Or uses cards to help him here. He is on 18 cards, I'm on 26. Keep in mind we've got 8 from that. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Great. He still also has naval bombardment. If that Spitfire didn't exist, I'd be able to do a good play. Actually, no, I'd be... Yeah. Good game, Jägermeister. Good game. Not for me, but yeah. Just trying to get used to this meta, really. So I may have to do some tinkering with this deck again to adapt to my new higher ranked environment, but that's all fine in the end. If you do have any suggestions for cards to put into the deck, please put them down below. I'd also like to mention, I'd like to thank, I believe the username on YouTube was Batista the Creator, as he seems to have actually worked with the people that made A Very British Civil War, at least the mod, which I am thankful for his thanks. A bit of a mouthful, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to move the Chinus and the Gi for later. We're going to use the 15th Cavalry. I also probably have butchered Japanese. I'm also partially glad that I don't have a Japanese person within my audience that I know of, but also wouldn't feel kind of bad that I'm butchering the language slightly. But you know, I've probably butchered the French way worse. The German, I at least can partially do. Okay, so the main start of this deck is normally 15th Cavalry or Bicycle Regiment, and then follow up with a Commando. That's how I like it done. Alpine. Okay. Well, they're still going to take advantage that we've got the front line and they don't. Oh, look at that, 15 damage already. Must be kind of scary. Ah, good juice, good juice. Okay. Can't kill it immediately. Bit of a risky move, but let's do a risk with this Sally. We have our other Sally in the deck still. Unless he's got Sky Barons. But that would waste an entire turn. Could have something to buff? Nope, he has the Pan's Fate 5T. Good play. Okay. And he's got another Alpine, so yeah, we're gonna need to solve this issue soon. We are going to bring out the Osaka. Next turn, bring out Night Raid, and then we're going to use the Osaka to attack one of these. At least we've got a good defense against any cards you could use. Ah, Gebrigtjäger. Yeah, these are getting stronger by the day. Oh, this is going to be fun. This will be fun. Indeed. That's not the... Yeah, I'm going to do this for now. At least we've got Enigma, because he has it somewhere in his deck too. And luckily I tend to empty my hand quite a bit, which means we can take advantage of that. It's just this second Alpini and the Gebrigtjäger are getting or becoming a bit of an issue, as I know they'll arrive soon. Can't target that with an order, so I can't use my surprise attacks against it. Well, if I had a second one. Yeah, this is a lot. So that means if I don't get a good defense, I am doomed. I am as doomed as the actual Japanese were. We use it to take out this. Okay, good, good, good. And we'll... I don't think it's worth using that yet. We're gonna use Enigma next turn. But at least we've got a good defense setup. And surprisingly, considering the Japan's history, especially in World War II, actually just World War II history rather, or the Japanese Empire, as Japanese history in general was very defensive. Ah. Okay, so it's going to become a bit of a pain. Okay, yep, this is the goal. Just use Kamikaze to attack. I'm going to use Enigma. Tongues. And then we're going to use Soul of Old Japan. And we're going to do... I need a more sacrificeable unit. Ooh, this must not be fun. Let me actually sacrifice a Commando here. That way I won't lose a unit to entrapment. Okay, he's lost his... So we're gonna bring that out. Gonna bring out a Pete. And then we're gonna use Kamikaze. This feels like some cruelty I am doing against these units, honestly. Order after order. Okay, heavy armor. That's still not going to be too much of an issue in the end. Okay, yeah, kind of pointless doing the heavy armor. So we are going to bombard this, that way he can't use it. Use Kamikaze again. And since we have a unit in the field, we can use air superiority. And then we can use a Chini to replace the Osaka. There we go. So, we've had one good game, one bad game, as I don't think you could really turn the tide here, unless you sneak in a Leopold. My god, I am annoyed. Yeah, that was a little bit hard to get to. Luckily, I saved a combination. A special one that at least removes annoying cards like the Leopold. I was literally about to say Leopold too. Ah, bad time to get the Nash up too. Lurking danger. Going to deploy your grenadiers, yeah. What could he have? I feel like he's going to have something revolving around units. Stalk potentially. From the deep. Night Hunters. From the deep. As predicted. Now, hopefully, that was the only one he had. But I also predict he could have a form of entrapment. So I'm not going to attack yet. Okay, you can't Comet Blitz me. Because I've got my Chinis here. You know, something tells me. Just something. There we go. There's the entrapment. Does he have another? He has another. That still doesn't defend his base. You can't use more than 2 entrapments. Ooh, that was a good final last resort from him there. Didn't best me though because I fought to keep the units out in the field. Okay. So we have got 10 gold, so as is tradition, we're going to buy a pack. I probably should start saving, but you know, saving is but a week, at least for those that didn't use war bonds. Anyway, standard, okay. Quite normal. Overcast is decent. The Utsunomiya, I've butchered Japanese again, I'm awfully sorry. The 56 Jaeger Regiment. We have the Irish Guards, only thing I could say. And Stukri G, and I probably should learn to find a little part there, but yeah. I'm gonna have my German fan base against me again. Well, small portion, as I have noticed an increase in German views as of recent. Also interesting to see official US views, which is nice. Welcome Americans, I hope that you don't throw our tea in the harbour again. I think one more match should be good for now. We have a good victory, and we have good loss showing how this deck isn't invincible, but when it plays right, it plays right. Which can be said about any deck, honestly, but yeah. That's the goal, though. That last match just there. Kamikaze combined with the Commandos to constantly dish out damage. Okay. Captain, Alistair 72. Let's hope you do well. Remove this, remove cup of tea, remove nail power, and keep convoy HX175. Okay, so no early plays. I'm gonna wish him good luck. He's probably not gonna have a turn 1 play, not too common. He might have a turn 2 play, judging by that. He might have the, I believe it's 5th guard. Okay, no turn 3 play either. I mean, 2. Ugh. We've got a turn 3. Then we bring out the Tagisaki. Now we don't know what his deck archetype is. Royal Research. Ah. We need to start rushing. I cannot tolerate Royal Research. We're either going to need to force him to go for something else, or we make a run for his base. C4. Okay, that's going to be the enemy. Okay, I'm going to bring these forward. And then, you know, let's use Convoy. Okay, Chinu. We are going to discard a card next turn, sadly, but sacrifices must be made. Don't have a pin on me. No. No pin yet. That's fun. He has used supply drops though, so it's obvious that he's planning for a combination. Yep. Naval support. Okay, so we're gonna desperately, and I mean desperately, need a pin. Okay, that's the best card to not get at the moment. Okay. Wish I got this earlier. I'm hoping I don't lose out on a pin card now. We also need to keep in mind he's got that other British research in hand still. Okay, can't play it yet, but he might use it on that Valentine. Don't be a pin, don't be a pin. Last rights. Lost my last rights. I have no one to blame but me, but you know, Let's use Night Raid. Of all the cards to steal from a British deck, what not more fitting and also aggravating than Rural Britannia? It can't be a thief now. A good thief at least. Okay. We can use our bombing grade, but there's a much more pressing matter at hand. So unless I get my pin, we're going to need to sacrifice something quickly. Osaka might be a good play. 2-pounder. I'm guessing he has a pincer with which does increased damage. Ooh. He's got his own commandos. I've never seen a varied deck per se like this. Might be good to do Tagasaki. I'm going to do a mass takeout here. Lovely. Lovely, 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 okay. Okay, so we're gonna let ourselves take the hit here. I can't do much. Can't take out any units. My grand plan was to use this to take out those 3 units there. But now it's too late. Good use for Secret Operatives. Really good card if you think the enemy's gonna use an ord on you. Which, yes, I did, but sadly didn't work. Okay, I seriously need a card that can pin. Again, I'm really annoyed that I got Rural Britannia. Could, but it's not what I need. We're going to do the Osaka. We're going to keep the rest of our cards and just hold off. I thought I could hold off for too long, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Good use of British naval support strategy, as it's a pretty solid one. And there goes that. Probably should have just did a suicide strategy of it. At least it would have been accurate to the Japanese. Can double strike me. We didn't? Did he just forget that? Okay, I am confused but glad. His Majesty's chosen. That's why he's gonna get out Sexton or something. Such pesky cards, those. But he is dying down a bit in health at least. And I may just quickly throw an air superiority at this, that way it can't buff itself again. You're not buffing, and we'll keep these 2 at the ready. God, took out his Commando, and I'm hoping to get a pin soon. Yeah, I'm just shaking my head at this Rule Britannia. Gonna do +1? Yeah, +1. Unless you could buff that Pounder, which you actually could if you use that research, but did he? I think he did the 3rd level of his research, which would eventually bring him to Bletchley Park. Ooh, that's such an annoying card, honestly, but such a good one, honestly. Sexton, I literally called it. Keep calm and carry on. Oh, God save the gracious queen. I could use any other card watching him. We're just gonna have to go all defense, honestly. And he's probably gonna well his Rule Britannia now, because I know he's got it. I know it. And he's probably gonna do it right now, just to finish me off. Or you could use Pounders. I did not think about that. Okay, so the card that would have really been helpful there would have been Yamamoto, but sadly it did not come in time. I also lost my last right, so I lost a lot of card draw potential there. Okay, Amphibious Assault, pretty good. Well, win, loss, but I could always tinker with this deck again, but as you've seen, it has been working a lot better, and at least the concept now works. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. It actually probably isn't today's video, but whenever I put this in like some large compilation of just here's this many videos I've recorded over a few days. I hope you enjoy it. And the most important thing is to have fun. Hope you want to watch more, and bye for now.